Hello and welcome to my RuneScape 3 Ultimate Iron Man, where I journey through this world with just a gear on my back, the stuff in my little sack, and a dream. Hello and welcome. Abyssal Demons, great task to start the episode off with. Decided I'm gonna go for the 75 Invention to get the Armoury Box, and I figured I'd also train strength when I'm at it, and Abyssal Demons is perfect. 2 Abyssal Demon tests, and they're at 2 strength levels so far. They're very nice, and that's also what I need for a King of the Dwarves. There we are, just hit level 92 prayer. Fantastic. I can now use Soul Split. 3 more levels till I have the best combat damage dealing curses, but for now, Soul Split is awesome. I think after I'm done using up these cleansing crystals, I'll switch over to curses. My first Vial Blooms test. Am I gonna get lucky and get the 1 and 2.5k Blast Fusion boots? Let's find out. Well, these Devil Snares certainly hit a bit hard for me, so this is gonna take a couple of trips, but I got my Sun Spear to level 10, and so since I can just reclaim a new one for 600k, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this. 69 Invention now, very nice. Almost to 70. Got a couple things I can research next time I head to the fort. Nice, just hit 94 Slayer. I can now kill Lava Strike Worms and make the aggression potions if I need to, and the new corrupted creatures, Desert Lizard. I love killing those. And I can just talk to Ivan here and reclaim and get the Sun Spear, the Reformed Spear, and I can pay 600,000, and there we go, got a new one. And so that's what makes this great for invention training. Bit costly, but I've got plenty of money. I already got the new one augmented up, and since I'm already here, might as well discover the new things I can. This should bump me up to 70, which should give me even more to discover. Finish this up, and this will get me to level 70 Invention. Fantastic! A bunch more stuff I can quickly figure out. Oh wait, that's with this Goblin Tech Tree and the Dwarven Tech Tree. I need to do those if I want to get these. I should see about doing that, if only to discover them, to get more experience. Level 90 Defense! Very nice! That's a great one to get. Lets me be able to equip a ton of different armors. Most of which I'll probably never get, but it's still nice to have that. It's great because I will be able to get the tier 90 Death Warden robes. Don't think I'll get the Death Dealer since that requires me having to kill like Telos, which I plan on attempting at least, and killing the Ambassador, which I have never successfully killed outside of story mode. But it also lets me equip Masterwork, which I plan on making eventually. No boots. Ended up switching over to Necromancy because I got tired of running back and forth and only getting like 10 kills a trip. And this let me just stay healed up because of my ghost. I'm just remembering on this account when I was first killing black demons for tasks, I was hiding behind the corner here trying to safe spot them, and now I can just stand here and face tank them and no problem. Very nice. Very nice! 2,500 total level milestone. With level 92 Constitution. Nice, I've been keeping a hold of these Triskelion fragments because I just wanted to get the collection log since they drop an order. And I completed a Triskelion, so I'll go turn that in once I'm done with this Slayer task. Alrighty, let's see what this gives. Anything good? Hey, a clue scroll, that's always nice. Got myself an Iron Dragon Slayer test, so I'm just gonna make myself some super anti-fires. Make some anti-fires here, then head to the desert to get the feather from the Phoenix to make the super anti-fire. Now the Slayer task done, and another Sun Spear to level 10. So let's go ahead and disassemble this. Level 71! Any new unlocks? Nope. I'll get the Alchemiser at 72. Might be good to build one of those to store nature and fire rings in. Another one of your finest Sun Spears, please, Ivan. Thank you kindly. 2 sets of chew bones from this Mythal Dragon's task. Let's see if we can get a Dragon Full Helm. Never lucky. And burning those chewed bones was the last thing they needed to do to complete all the barbarian training stuff. And Apparently I never claimed a barbarian fishing one either, so now I have that unlocked as well. I got my first lava strike worms task, and I figured might as well make some infernal urns to use to get better experience from the ashes. Holy crap! I just got the worm heart! That is crazy! I did not expect to actually get a drop from this. That's like 1 in 6k on task. Well, I finished up the task real quick, but I'm honestly not sure if it's worth keeping the worm heart or not. I mean, you use it with a staff of light to make a staff of darkness, which is a tier 85 magic staff, which I already have the wand here, which is also tier 85, except this has 90 accuracy but 80 damage, while that staff would be 85 accuracy and 85 damage, so... And I'll just keep a hold of it for now, but I'm not sure which is better, if the Serial Wand or the Staff of Darkness. There we have it, level 80 strength, very nice. Didn't realize the Scrimtroll Vampirism needed the strength level. Now that attack and strength are the same level, let's go ahead and just gain both at the same time when I use melee. And I just wanted to, I was close to that from the last task, so I did that. Then let's just switch back over to magic. Well, that's not good. I just ran out of charges in my charge pack. I wasn't even aware I was that low, so I guess I gotta go make some more. There we have it. I used up all the energy I had stored from wilderness events. Got me up to 171,000 charges, so that should be good for approximately 11 hours. 95 Slayer, fantastic! Not only does unlock Legionnaires, if I want to go for the Ascension crossbows, that also gets me access to Mandrith for Wilderness Slayers, and so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and grab a task from Mandrith here, see what we get. What do you got for me, Mandrith? Revenant Ghouls or Greater Demon, Berserkers, and Ashlords? Let's go with the Revenant Ghosts, why not? Maybe I'll get lucky and get a Stadius Warhammer. If I'm going to be killing Reverence, might as well make myself a Reverent Bracelet here to use. Forensely Bracelet. This will make it to where they will be non-aggressive against me for an hour. But come up here, just hit Repel, and they will be unaggressive against me for an hour, and they can't damage me for a minute. But this should be a quick task anyways. And there we go, the first Wilderness Slayer task done. And when you complete them, you get the Wilderness Slayer chest, which has a lot of goodies in there, like the Brawling Gloves and stuff. But the best items is 5 in 1,000 chance for Death Touch Dart, and also 3 in 1,000 chance to get any of the Wilderness weapons, like the Obliteration and the Decimation and whatnots. And this is what I planned on doing to get the Decimation if I didn't get it spooned it way early. So let's see what we get from this one. And this is probably what I mostly get, since it's like a 260 chance out of 1,000 for the Dragon Trinkets or something like that. What's my next task, Mandrith? Ooh, Abbey Demons, very nice. I should go make myself some more Infernal Urns before doing this. A new collection log from a superior abyssal creature. Got the Abyssal Orb. Wait, didn't I get the Abyssal Wand the other day too? I gotta look at that more, can ya? Yeah, I've gotten both the Abyssal Wand and the Abyssal Orb, so really the only drop I'm missing from Abyssal creatures, I think, is the Abyssal Head. And that'd be pretty cool to get. And I could make the stuffed head if I managed to get that. But nice. That's another Wilderness Slayer task done, and Caster just gave me more Dragon Trinkets, but more importantly, that brings me up to 1,100 Slayer points. So after I'm done disassembling these magic logs and I put the Pure Essence away, I'm gonna be spending 1,000 points on an unlock. Oh, never mind, it's 2,000 points for what I want to grab. I want to learn how to attack Strike Worms without needing a Fire Cape. So I guess I got a lot more Slayer to do. Another Sun Spear level 10, let's disassemble. 72 Invention, very nice. I think just about 3 more will get me to 75. And that also unlocks the Alchemiser, so I might replace one of my disassemblers with an Alchemiser so I can store the natures and fires in there if I need to. There we go, switched one over to an Alchemiser just to do that, and I can also store that with fire runes and nature runes as a way to have a bit of extra storage if I want to keep a hold of them. Looks like it holds 1500 nats and 7500 fires. Maybe the upgraded one will hold more, but it's just a way if I need to store some runes I can. Alrighty, I was gonna go ahead and modify a bunch of them to be Alchemisers, but I didn't realize that the Alchemiser actually has less capacity. So if I want to store a lot of items, I need disassemblers, but the Alchemiser only has a capacity of 1500, while the disassemblers here have a capacity of 7500, so I got something to keep in mind if I want to try to store items. Maybe if it's something that's not a big pile, like the inks aren't the big pile that works, but some things work better than others for it, so that'd be a bit of a juggling act of deciding which ones you want to help store items. Got a Rune Dragon's task, so I decided I'm gonna make myself some Dragon Bane wet arrows to use with my decimation here. And so I've got the Lunar Spellbook and the Tomb Baneite Ore spell ready, so I just need to get some Baneite Ore to use it on. There we go, 825 Dragon Bane arrows should be plenty for this task and for future tasks as well. I keep getting Elite Rune Dragons on this task. This is like my 5th or 6th Elite Rune Dragon. Maybe I'll actually get lucky with the drop on this one, since I only got 4 kills left on the task. It's certainly taking me a bit of time since I have to constantly go restock on my food, but that's fine. How about that? Not from the Elite Dragon, but from a regular one. I got a Draconic Visage. Very nice. That'll be a nice little 450k out. Well, that was a fun task to do. I'll just keep a hold of the Dragon Bane arrows for now until I need them again. Got my decimation here up to level 11, so I'm going to go ahead and siphon it out for 417,000 experience. Level 73 now. Nice little dark piece task done. Always gives me a nice little assortment of herb seeds, and plus another ceramic scale to add to my pile. Maybe by the time I have a high enough crafting level and range level for this stuff, I can make the full ceramic. Another Abyssal Demons task, one of my favorites. Just great to do for melee training and for getting the pure essence. Level 96 Slayer! A million experience to the next one. I remembered I had some experience I can get in prayer here, and since I'm at level 92, I should be able to pay respects and get 100,000 experience. And brings me up to level 93. Very nice. Another Sun Spear to level 10, and this will be another Invention level. Just one more Sun Spear, and then I'm almost there. I can probably just siphon one of my other weapons. Although, wait, I have some materials I can discover, so yeah, one more Sun Spear, and then I'll discover these materials, and I'll have the 75. The stack of Pure Essence here is looking good, up to 44,000. Once I get 100,000, I plan on doing a rune crafting grind to get the 115 threads I need to make the grasping rune pouch I need. Granted, I need level 90 to make it, but I figured I'll end up getting that in the grind. If not, I'll finish that rune span. Now, I know 100,000 probably won't be enough, but there's a chest at the Wizard's Tower you can open to get even more Pure Essence, depending on what your level is. And I figure that will fill up the gaps there, and I will of course be doing the whole entire grind without a demonic skull, because if somebody PKs me I basically lose everything, and I don't want to have to deal with trying to do a death pile every hour just to make sure I don't lose anything. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned the other day, but I was doing II like usual, and I got one of the blowpipe pieces. Figured I'd hold on to it, maybe get lucky, get the whole blowpipe. That'd be a nice weapon to have. New collection log, Dark Bow. Not too good, but if I ever get an Essence of Finality, that'd be great for range. Was just reading the newest blog post about the mining and smithing update coming soon, and the good news is that the primal pickaxe that you'll be able to craft will be the same stats as the new best in slot augmentable pickaxe. So that means I won't need to go for dragon pickaxes like I thought I would, which is fantastic. I don't want to do that grind. And also apparently the new masterwork weapon they're going to be releasing with it, that you'll be able to craft at level 110 smithing, will be a tier 100 augmentable melee weapon, which basically makes it the best melee weapon in the game, even if it doesn't have any stats or passives. It's a tier 100 weapon, accuracy damage. That might be my future melee weapon once I get up there. Alrighty, one last Sun Spear to level 10. Disassemble this for 523,000 experience, and that gets me to level 75 Invention. Very nice. Allows me to make the small gizmo bag, but more importantly, it allows me to make my unlock of the Armoury Box. In order to make that, though, I'm going to make myself 100 armor gizmos, 100 weapon gizmos, and get myself 100 divine charges. So I gotta go do some energy gathering first before I make it. There we go, got the 45,000 billion energy I need to make the 100 divine charges I need for my armory box. Just making them now, and I definitely need to get a higher divination level, because the higher level wisps and energies take less to make a divine charge, so it'll make everything quicker. So I should really start actually doing the caches and stuff. But once I get all 100 of these made, I'm gonna hope I have enough materials to make 100 weapon and armor gizmos. Unfortunately, it looks like I don't quite have enough protective components for 100 armor gizmos, so I guess I should just buy a bunch of armor to disassemble, or smith some armor to disassemble. Very nice, I just got the remote totem middle piece. Just doing some mining to make some Elder Rune to disassemble to get the remaining protective components I need. There we go, 217 protective components. Just disassembled a +3 and a +4 Elder Rune plate body, and bumped me up to enough for the armor gizmos. So let's go make the 100 weapon and 100 armor gizmos. And there we have it, 100 weapon gizmos, 100 armor gizmos, 100 divine charges, and a tinderbox. I'm going to be using the tinderbox to represent my armory box, so that's another permanent inventory slot. So I'll just go ahead and destroy all these to act as if I'm creating it. And it starts with 100 charges, and this will be just another, probably the last placeholder I'll use to recognize this, and it will be the armory. And let me go ahead and display how it will work. So let's take, for example, that I'm using the Tusker War Priest as my Necromancy setup. In order to store a set of armor, it has to have a head slot, a body slot, a glove slot, a leg slot, a boot slot, a back slot, and then either a two-hander weapon or a main hand and an offhand. And body, legs, and weapon and main hand and offhand need to be augmented to store. And the way it will work is I'll go ahead and just deposit it in here, and that would be the Necromancy setup. There is optional for a necklace slot, a ring slot, pocket slot, and ammo slot, so I can also store the Death Warden Nexus in with the Necromancy setup. And to withdraw it, it's free to deposit the sets in here into my armory box. But in order to withdraw a set from my armory box, it takes one charge. So I would withdraw one divine charge, and then hold up, let me remove these placeovers. There we go. Withdraw one charge, and then withdraw the setup. And then I can go ahead and equip it. And then I would destroy the divine charge to count as it being used up. And that's how I would use the charges with the armory box. So every time I withdraw a set, it takes one divine charge, and so it starts with 100. So that's how I'll be able to store and have a set of armor for every combat style: magic, mage, ring, melee, and all that. And but yeah, it has to at least be an augmented chest, augmented legs, and main and offhand or two-hand to store, and it has to have all those slots filled with optionals for necklace, ring, pocket, and ammo slots. Which is why I'm going to go ahead and go for the and make the tier 70 tank armor for the Necromancy sets, so I can go right ahead and have a full set of Necromancy armor stored up. There we go, got all the lesser ensouled stuff I need for upgrades, and I decided to do the rituals here at the Ungali site because I plan on getting the upgraded Zorgoth ring to have that be part of my Necromancy setup, and the Moonstone I have saved in here, I'll turn that into the amulet and have that be part of my Necromancy setup as well. There we go, got myself a full set of tier 70 Necromancy armor, and because I do have 2 of the greater ensouled cloths I bought from Thalmon's, stored in one of my auto disassemblers, I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 greater ensouled threads and make the tier 80 tank armor top. Just gotta get an algorithm thread from Oculus here over by Ooglog. 1 should be enough to make it the 2 threads I need with the multiply glyphs. There we have it. I got the full Death Warden now with this upgraded to the tier 8 and got both of these augmented now. So just need to do a ritual to install the bars to make the amulet with, and then I'm just going to do a bunch of low-level rituals until this upgrades, since it's guaranteed to upgrade after 100 rituals. Oh, I guess I need to probably do Housing of Parliament first before I can make the amulet, so I guess I got a quest to do. Guess I don't need to do the quest. I looked it up and I just needed to be wearing a brown apron when I'm talking to him, so now I can make a Moonstone jewelry. There we go, got myself a Conjurer's Racing amulet. Now just do a bunch of low-level rituals to get this leveled up. There we go, got the Zorgoth Soul Ring made. Now I've got my basically full Necromancy setup now, aside from getting this to level 90. I may eventually go for the power armor, at least for the boots and gloves, unless I manage to do the tier 90 power armor tasks, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish making my Totem of Intimidation now and start grinding out krill so I can upgrade the Death Warden here all the way to tier 90. There we go, Hope and Lania Kea done, and I got the Totem of Intimidation middle. Now I just need to go search some rubble to get the last piece. Search this rubble here, and I got the complete Totem of Intimidation now. And I also have the complete remote totem now, so I'm going to go ahead and place this one at the north spot, and then I can place this at the camp. Right, I forgot you actually had to build the remote totem station with materials, so I guess I won't be quite building this one yet. I'll just set up to gather the materials for this. Okay, got the Totem of Intimidation active. Now let's go ahead and just kill some krill for a while. I'm gonna need at least 4 pieces of subjugation to finish making up the full Death tier 90 outfit, and I also want to try to get at least 1 more of each piece so I can have a magic setup as well. Hello there, big boy. Get ready for a nice slaughter. Gonna be killing you for quite a while until I can upgrade my armor. Got my first drop, a Zamorak Spear. Get back over there. Got my first drop there, Zamorak Spear. That's just gonna be from some free Zami components. Seems like a good place to end things. Got my Armoury Box, which is absolutely fantastic to be able to store stuff. So I'm just going to be camping krill here until I get this fully upgraded to level 90. Just need, like I said, I think 4 or 5 subjugation pieces to do that. So I'll catch y'all next time, folks. Ciao for now.